Hello, everybody. How are you today? This is my first live YouTube video. Welcome to my channel, Gabriel Perez Multi-Level Live Programs. And today, the title of this video is, the name is Ron Alpha Male Behavior, because there is other channels that are talking about the high value men. At the beginning, I thought it was good. For example, this Fresh and Fit program that I like it at the beginning, and it's not wrong. I mean, sometimes what Myron is sending the advice to men, how to behave with women, and have pride and put yourself in the first place, like many other coaches. What you have to worry about it is that Myron Gaines is telling people, it's telling men that a high value man has to earn 100K a year to be considered as a high value man. Well, maybe he's only talking about the United States of America or Canada or maybe Europe. But what he's talking about is that the women should stop working, be submissive, be at home, take care of the kids, and say yes to everything. So we're talking that we're going to go back in time from the 1940s all the way to the caveman era. Just have to remember that in the Middle East, women are still considered like a second citizens. They don't have the right to really argue or say something with their husbands. In most of the first world countries and even Latin America countries, women now have the right to go to school, go to college, and have a career. And even if you see, since the 1960s all the way to today, when the feminism start on the way up, women have not doing bad. There is doctors that are women, there is lawyers that are women, there is even mayors, cities, there is governments, they have political positions, and they're doing pretty good. Now in Fresh and Fit, and Fresh, Myron says that women has to be submissive and feminine, and if they're working in the politics or something, they're not submissive. Who wants to be submissive in this era? We're talking about in the 21st century. First, it's supposed that the alpha male has not to be a provider. Well, you're making now a provider to take care of women, but you have to earn $100,000 a year to take care of your woman. And still, there is still the possibility of infidelity right over there in the corner of the block. Before, when men, they were taking care of their wives, all over the world, some women were unfaithful because there's always problems. Now you cannot change really this new generation about women that have the same rights as a man to work, go to school, and to be a provider of the house as well. I do believe that most of the time men has to be the leader in the relationship, especially in good decisions. But if you are rich, that doesn't make that you are intelligence in a relationship, because you are actually telling your wife, you know what, you are my wife, I'm going to go and fuck other women and whatever, and I'm not going to bring diseases, problems, and all that stuff. In biblical times, you just have to remember, it was a law for men to have concubines and wives, so the people of Israel grew up in numbers. But after that, it was only one husband, one wife, and adultery was punishable. Myron Gaines is a Muslim, So he says he gets married, he's going to marry in a mosque and the Muslim way. But good luck, buddy, because I don't believe you're going to find a 100% American woman that will accept your conditions. Not even too fresh. That's what Fresh saying. I'm never going to get married, because and I do believe in that most of the time men loses to the wife when the divorce is coming. But like I said, that doesn't have. I mean, I'm trying to be neutral and not to demonize the women. Women have the right to work. Women have the right to go to college. Women have the right to go to the university. So for me, it's good that men and women get along well, to respect each other, not only as a friends, to be boyfriend, girlfriend, and to be living together, or wife and husband. This is the 21st century. We're not going to go back again when people is now complaining to providers. And who says he's not going to cheat? Because he's going to marry the guy because of the money. Now, in some way, you're pushing, you are giving advice to women to look for men that are rich. Meanwhile, some of these girls are really, they want a hardworking person to be ambitious, but not really. Oh, if you don't earn 100,000 a year, you're not valued to me. A lot of people is complaining about how women are gold diggers or whatever. And with this program, you're pushing more the women to be gold diggers and to make the men providers. Oh, work harder so you can have a faithful wife. Who says he's going to be faithful? Many women out there, they are laughing. She might be faithful for a while, but because like Esther Vilar is a German-Argentinian girl that wrote a book in 1971 called The Male That Was Dominated by Women. And we're talking about exactly that type of male. The male that Myron Gaines is talking and Fresh, that provides everything to a woman: comfort, money, house, car, to take care of the kids and the house. And guess what? They were still, most of them, unfaithful. And who is winning over here? The woman. The guy, work. Come on, make money. And then the children comes up, and guess what? The divorce shows up. Even with a prenuptial, he still needs to give money for the kids. There are still women that will marry guys. I mean, they always, like in some Latin America countries. But believe me, it's not always look like that they're going to be faithful, because there's going to be some kind of problems. Sometimes they say, okay, you know what? You never know if this guy is going to bring some diseases or problems to the house. Of course. And if you see the divorce rate, like Myron Gaines says, is higher than ever, even in Latin American countries. So my advice is for men, don't work that. I mean, if you're going to make money, do it for yourself. Yeah, and if you are earning $50,000 a year or something, don't consider yourself like a low value man. This is wrong. There is morals as well, Not all the girls are looking. You know what? It's a competition. Who is making the more money now? That's why the world is as fake as today. Is women, and now this guy Myron Gaines says, I'm fresh. Men doesn't care about if you are a professional, if you are a high value woman that makes money, only cares about your beauty. Come, okay, let's talk about this. Let's tell all the girls just go to school up to junior high, and that's it. and you will have an ignorant woman in your house. Let's see if you can take that. Do you believe a woman, that's why they're getting intelligence, they're getting intelligent, will stop studying or read books because the guy says the more ignorant is a woman and the more beautiful she is, that's all right like that. There are really stupid men that will say, I only care about your beauty. I don't care what you study. I don't care about if you're a successful woman. Or, I mean, what kind of stupid man is like that? That will marry a beautiful girl just because it's a junior high student. That was it. Or elementary school or high school, not even college. That's what you want? High value men? A woman that is not a successful person in life? Good luck, because you will have a lot of problems in your house. So please, stop saying, Myron and Fresh, that woman has to be submissive. It's not submissive. It has to be respectful towards men. And men has to be respectful towards the girls as well. Don't bring that old caveman to the 21st century world about you want a submissive woman and you are inviting models and everything like that, women with careers to the program. They're not going to, they don't care about you or Fresh. They're going to follow their own careers. The only thing that is good about your program is like any other coaches is respect yourself. Don't let the girls friends on you or take advantage of you. That's all right. But a lot of people says that. The problem is that you are telling guys that they believe they're going to marry a woman that they're going to take care of, be a provider, in hope that the girl is going to be faithful. You know, go to a ranch, go to a little town to look for that type of woman, not in a city. Most girls, they have enough dignity to keep working, and they're making good money, save money, go to college, put a business or something. There's many women that have business in the United States. They're not as successful as men, but they're still successful. Probably you will have the first women president in the United States with Kamala Harris. You have Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Woman, the Iron Lady. So there was Cleopatra, even in the old times. So women are capable of doing a lot of stuff that men do. Besides, most of the time with a physical strength and some mental conditions that requires maybe a faster thinking and more accurate decisions in men. But in some other stuff, women are capable of doing some things that men does and even better. The only thing you have to do is Instagram should change that when you follow a person, the other person has to follow you as well. Like when you are making friends in Facebook. But please, stop giving advice to the men to be providers. We're going to the old ways again. And women, keep going to school, keep going to college, be a successful person, and don't listen to these guys, you know, that unless you expect a $100 K high value man to take care of you, good luck. But if not, you are capable of following a career and be a successful person. And not everything is about money in life. Not everything is about money. It has morals. It's about your personality. It's about keep trying to look for the best person that you can be. I will have a second part in a couple of days regarding this. The wrong alpha caveman should never return to the 21st century. So thank you very much. Have a good night.